Bracket number 2, Nicole.
Yeah, it sort of piggybacks.
It does piggyback.
It's a great piggyback. It's like you planned it.
It's like I did plan it that way. I did. It's like we've had 2 years of great news, and now we're getting into a little bit of other news. Home buyer sentiment hits a new low in Fannie Mae's National Housing Survey. So affordability and supply constraints seen as limiting opportunities, particularly for younger buyers. Definitely in correlation with the last segment. Percentage of Americans who think it's a good time to buy a home fell to an all-time low in January. An all-time low. With rising home prices and interest rates exacerbating affordability issues, according to this Fannie Mae survey. So only 1 in 4 consumers that responded to Fannie Mae's latest monthly national housing survey thought it was a good time to buy, a new low in survey records dating to 2010. Now, if you bought a house
Yep.
in the last 2 years, you have equity right now, you're up.
You have equity if you bought 6 months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You probably didn't fill out the survey. Why would you even care? You just bought your
Well,
house. You're good.
So that I was going to bring that up because if you're asking me, like, it's very different than someone that's actually looking to buy. Because again, I mean, you ask any agent out there right now that's listing a home, I'm certain that there have 50 showings and at least 25 offers. So
yeah, so it seems like everybody wants to buy.
Are they? Right. So is it really, are they feeling like it's, or is it, your grandfather saying it's a horrible time to buy? I don't know. Yeah.
Or those TikTok commenters who just haven't bought a house. They're one of the 24% people living
They're
in
like
their
spammers.
mother's basement. They're spammers. They're haters. They're trolls.
Total haters. Yes.
And they just want they just want the market to crash. Not because they have any money to jump in and buy.
No,
They
just so that they can say that they were right.
Yeah, they just want to see pain on the streets.
Because God forbid anything good happens.
Yeah. It could be those people filling out the survey, or it could also be the people who have been trying to buy the last 2 years, haven't been able to buy, and are frustrated,
super frustrated
with the market, and are thinking about going back into the rental market. I'm gonna believe that over the next 6 months, we're gonna see more of that. People are just like, because we're still hearing it from every agent. 20 offers, 30 offers, 40 offers on these properties.
Yeah.
And eventually people are going to say, you know what, screw this. This is crazy.
Oh, I think lots already are. I think a lot of people, their rent needed to be renewed, or I think that we are seeing it a lot. I think most of the people that are now still buying are ones that have to buy for sure.
Fannie Mae's Home Purchase Sentiment Index, HPSI, which distills information from National Housing Survey into a single number, dropped 2.4 points to 71.8 in January, which again is that lowest level. And, Ivy Zellman, going back to the last segment, she did say she's a mother of 3. If you need more space, if you need to buy a home, still go buy the home. She's not saying because of what's coming in 2023, don't buy a house based off of need. But if you're thinking about buying in 22 at the top of the market, just because you don't have a pressing need and you just like, I'm just going to buy a house just because, that's where it gets into a bad idea, a tricky situation. I always say, if you're buying a great location and you're going to hold it for a long time and you can get a great deal on your money, or maybe a little bit under market, even if the market's at the all-time high, you go ahead and you buy that property if you know you're going to be able to hold it for a longer period of time. So Nicole, what do you think though? Is it a bad time to buy right now?
No, I don't really think it's a bad time to buy. Is it a frustrating time to buy? Obviously. But no, I mean, I don't think it's a bad time to buy at all. I mean, again, but piggybacking off of what you said too, I do think it depends on what is the individual's need. But I do still think that it is affordable monthly to buy. So no, I still think it's a fine time to buy. It's just being able to land that house that you want. That's the problem.
Another problem that people are having with this market right now, and they're going to take it out on the housing market. Obviously, the stock market hasn't been good in 2022. 2/3 of Americans, 66%, said they think the economy is on the wrong track. That's up from 65% in December. And the percentage who said it's on the right track dropped 2 percentage points to 24%. So not many people think this economy in 2022 is heading in the right direction. When you get a lot of people believing that, then they're going to be more cautious with their investments, and real estate's going to be one of them. We were at 58% of people in the beginning of 2020, so before the pandemic, who felt like the almost 60% of people, almost a total flip here, who felt like the economy was on the right track. We can show that chart. I mean, you go from all of 2019 and 2000 going into 2020, you were over 50% of people saying the economy's heading in the right direction, and COVID hit, and we haven't touched 50% since then.
Yeah, totally flipped.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this short clip from the real world, click here for another one.
Or if you like the full episode, click here.